Yeah, I'm here finally. I'm so sorry I'm late, everyone. Hi. Happy day. I don't know what day of the week we're on anymore. But I hope you're having a happy day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I think today is Thursday. This week is kind of getting away from me at the moment, so whoops. I'm still busy doing work in the background while I'm doing this, so just ignore me. Don't worry about me. Don't mind the man behind the thing or something like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Hi everybody. So yeah, welcome to another stream, another slightly late stream afternoon. Hi Holly. Hi. Yay. Hi. Yeah, it's another one of my oops, I'm running late streams. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Business be businessing this week. There's just been a lot of like businessy shit that I needed to get done, and some of it's kind of pitched up a bit late in the day, and my lighting is bad and my setup is bad and I don't look great today. So that's fun. That's nice. Hold on. Let's see if we can fix the lighting at least. Is that better? We'll see if that's a little bit better. I'm busy fighting against the open window on the side of the house here. Happy day to you too. Why are you late? I'm late because okay, fuck it, I'll go for it. I'm late because I suddenly had a dispute come in from one of our clients, and I had to argue about why they had paid an amount of money that they had forgotten the reasoning of. So, you know, it's always fun where part of my job is just telling people like, no, you really did have to pay your bills. That is actually part of how this works. So but it's all right. It's all under control now, so it's kind of fine. At least I think it's fine. I don't know. We'll find out in a few minutes where I get an email going, actually, and then I'm gonna have to argue with them some more. But in the meantime, welcome to the stream. I don't actually know what I'm doing today. I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm putting you guys over here. I'm busy checking all my sounds and stuff, making sure all the sound levels are good. The joy of freelance, the joy of fucking anything, man. Like, that's not even freelance. That's going through the company. That is like through Firestorm itself. I mean, which is freelance outsourcing, whatever you want to fucking call it. But yes, here we are. Hope you're able to resolve the problem. Me too. Me too. I will be very happy if it is resolved. That's why contract is important. Yeah, exactly. So okay, so I'm procrastinating because I don't really feel like doing any work today. All of our clients do sign contracts. All of them sign contracts and agreements for how and why and when and what the work is going to be. And yeah, I saw a really cool clause to add into your contracts if you're a freelancer. I saw it up on Instagram yesterday. It's called a pause clause. So basically, if you reach out to a client, this is not what this is about, this is totally different. But if you reach out to a client and you ask for feedback so that you can continue the work, they've got 5 days to respond to you. If they don't respond to you in that time, you are entering a pause clause where you assume that the contract is put on hold, and as a result they pay a 15% unpausing fee to get it back up and running, which I think is brilliant. I mean, it's a bit harsh, but it's brilliant. I think it's quite good. You and me both. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know. And the weather's been so weird. We've had like rain and fucking hail and thunderstorms and sunshine and wind, and I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's very, very confusing here. But anyway, it's not Friday yet, so we can't indulge just yet. It's not Friday yet. It's still Thursday. We still got work to do, people. There's still things to do. So I don't really know what I feel like streaming today, because I've got loads of different projects, but they're all kind of in like that intermediate phase where I don't really want to carry on working on them. So we could either mess around with this dude, which I think is what I'm going to do, is just carry on messing with him. Or we could potentially look at doing some cutting and keying. I don't really feel like doing cutting and keying though, so I don't know if that's going to be an option. We could do some I don't know what else. What have I got? I should be doing retopology, but I really don't feel like doing retopology, and I don't think anyone wants to watch me doing retopology because it's going to be really fucking boring. Um, I don't think doing retopology on a stream is anything that anyone wants to watch, especially because the initial phase of it is going to be, setting up all my different groups and running everything through decimation. Like decimation takes ages, so I don't know if anyone really wants that. Technically, it is Friday somewhere in the world. Is it though? I don't think it's even Friday in Japan right now. Maybe Australia. Hold on, let's see. What's the time in Australia right now? No, even Australia, it's still 11:30 p.m. for them. So, no. You know what? That was a question that I didn't want to get involved in, actually. That me and time zones is a bad mix. Try Fiji. Okay, let me see. Maybe Fiji. What time is it in Fiji? 11:31 a.m. Oh, 1:31 a.m. You're right. It's Friday in Fiji. Happy Friday, Fiji. Yay. Okay, so it is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone, on this Thursday. I can see how the stream's going to go today. It's not going to be a productive stream. I can sense it already. We do that with status construction details. You have 5 days to comment or assume it's all grand and then get on with it. If you change your mind, then you have to pay to fix what we broke. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's really good. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many of these contract clauses that you can put in there to protect yourself. And it's really difficult, especially when you're doing freelance work as an artist, because a lot of the time you're contracting people that you think are nice and are friendly and all the rest of it, or your friends or people that you went to school with or people that you've worked with in the past. And it's so important to remember that having those contracts in place is going to save you at some point. Like at some point, something's going to happen. I guarantee it, no matter how much you like the client. At some point, something's going to happen where you're going to have to pull up the contract and go, actually, as you can see by this signed contract on this date, this is what we agreed to. So it is important, please, if you're freelancing or even if you're running a business or whatever you're doing, make sure you have a contract in place with very clear, concise stipulations so that people know what they're signing up for. Alakazam! Greetings, Heather. Greetings, Alakazam. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my procrastination stream where I'm probably not going to do anything useful at all. I don't know. Either we're going to do some 3D stuff or I'm going to introduce you to my praying mantis and feed it. Because I need to feed it at some point today. But it's very little, so I don't know how good that's going to be for a stream. Also, I don't know how good the stream will be if it suddenly like jumps off my hand and runs away and then I've got to like throw everything aside so that I can go and find a fucking bug who is literally smaller than my pinky nail at the moment. Like significantly smaller than my pinky nail at the moment. So I don't know if that's going to be a great one. Where does one find such a contract, Heather, as someone planning to do freelance as well? So far be it from me to be one who tells you to use AI, but ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude is a really good place to start because you can ask your AI agent or AI assistant to become the personification of a employment lawyer for whichever country you're based in. So it'll be able to pull up the correct wording and information to be able to put that across. Your contracts are going to change over time. Like while you're busy working you'll find like things will happen. Things will happen. And you'll suddenly go, God, I wish I'd put that into the contract. And your next one will be a stronger contract for that. It's just kind of part of it. I mean, like your contract, when you're writing contract as a freelancer, you kind of, I'm just trying to think if I can pull up one of our contracts and kind of share it with you guys. I might not be able to do that right now, but I'll try maybe next week, maybe in the next few days or weeks or whatever. I'll do a AMA thing with freelancing and kind of show you guys all the contracts that we use. But you want to have in there how much they're going to pay you, when they're going to pay you, how long they have to pay you, what you're going to do in very, very vicious detail with information about scope creep, what scope creep means, explaining scope creep to a client so they understand exactly what it entails and then what the repercussions of that is going to be. You want to include, everything needs to be included in your contract. I'm trying to think what we got in notes. I can't remember. I've got them preset. Axia's art. Is it Axios? Axios? Asius? Axios? Anyway, hi. Nice to have you here. Welcome to my procrastination session where I'm going to procrastinate. But yeah, like when you're writing your contracts, just make sure you have things in very, very clear. Don't write it in jargon. Don't write it in like fancy wording and stuff. It can be really simple wording. Really simple, really easy to understand, really nice so that people don't like question it. It just needs to be there in writing, and make sure that it is signed before you start doing work. With all your freelance work, always make sure that you are getting, you know, at the bare minimum, 50% up front, 50% at the end. Bare minimum, with cancellation clauses, including like if the client or yourself has the right to cancel. If they cancel, you know, and they've paid you a deposit, you get to keep the deposit and also get paid for any work that's been done that they are allowed to keep as well. So make sure you have that in writing. The other thing that's really important to have in your contract if you are doing art stuff is, are you allowed to release it? Are you allowed to share it on your portfolio? Probably not. It's probably under NDA, in which case, when are you allowed to share it? When are you allowed to put that on your portfolio if you wanted to? Are you, if you're running a studio or just using it to promote yourself, are you allowed to use it in advertising? Are you allowed to use it in marketing? Do you have to give them credit for it? Like, all of that information needs to be agreed on before you release anything, which is it's a problem because we've done so Firestorm's done some really cool work with a lot of really nice clients. And there's one project in particular that I'm dying to share with everyone, but we're not allowed to. And we're not going to be allowed to for a very, very long time because it's under a really strict NDA and the rest of the project is not been made yet. So we would have to wait for the entire project to be completed and released, which is probably going to take about 2 to 3 years. And then we'll be allowed to release the stuff that we've done. So sad. Very sad. Axie. Hi, Axie. So yeah, make sure when you're doing your contracts, like this is one of those times where as much as we all want to hate on AI and stuff, if you're using AI for your own benefit in a way that is not harming anyone else or taking away anyone else's job, then I don't see a problem with it. Like if you're using AI to write your contracts or help you write a contract or help you put together a formal agreement, that's what it's there for. That's what it should be getting used for, not drawing your logo or anything along those lines. But you can use it for that sort of stuff. Go on, ask me more questions so I don't have to do any work. Let's turn this into an AMA instead. I don't want to do anything. I don't feel like doing work. I don't feel very creative at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just a little bit burnt out. I think I might be a little bit burnt out at the moment. You use AI to tell you no. Nice. But that also means that you can do more work for them during the 3 to 4 years of making the project. Exactly. Exactly. And it's always really important. Like whenever you've got a client, even if it's a small client, you treat them nice, you treat them good, and you try to make sure that you've got a maintained relationship with them. Having 1 or 2 decent contracts that are long-term contracts is more important than having 10 really big short ones, because you want something that's going to sustain you at a good level while you're busy freelancing. Otherwise, you go through like the pits and valleys and the troughs and all the rest of it, where 1 month you're earning 10 grand and the next month you earn absolutely fucking nothing. And it's terrifying. And that is how it is to start with. I'm not going to lie. Like when you first get into freelancing, you will have months where you earn nothing. Many months where you earn nothing, because you have to build up that client base and you have to build up your reputation and all the rest of it so that you have repeat customers and you have long-term commitments. It's good. It's a nice way of doing it. I like freelancing. I enjoy it. Haven't freelanced in a long while. Is it still appropriate to get a retainer fee? So retainer is, I'm assuming you mean a retainer fee. Retainer fee, I don't know. I've never used one. I think there's too many artists right now. There's too many people available, so you can't really charge someone to do nothing. Like you're going to have to charge them per project or as you go and kind of work it from there. I don't know. Some clients maybe, but I haven't really done that before. Working on a music video to use as a demo reel and start commissions. Nice. Do it. Do it. It's fun. It is fun. Like I really enjoy freelancing. I really, really enjoy it. I do miss things that I miss about having a full-time job. I miss the security of having an understanding and like a knowledge that I'm going to get money every month. I like that was nice. I miss having my pension paid for me. I miss having someone do my taxes for me and I don't have to pay for it. You know, those are the things that you kind of miss. But as a freelancer, you get to make your own rules. You get to make your own decisions and everything comes down to your own abilities. I've really enjoyed having to learn how to like run a business and write contracts and write agreements and you know how to build and maintain client bases and how to do promotional stuff, how to do marketing. I like having a lot of different things going on at the same time and focusing on a lot of different things, rather than just focusing on like today I'm going to sculpt and tomorrow I'm going to sculpt and the next day I'm going to sculpt. That would drive me insane. I can't just do one thing. I need to be doing lots and lots and lots and lots of things at the same time. If you don't, if even you don't have a contract job, it's kind of grim out there. True. Very true. True. Struggling to find a job right now. Oh no, it's bound to your visa. No, that's really tough. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. That is really, really rough. It is really tough out there at the moment. Like, not gonna lie, it's tough. The market is oversaturated with the amount of artists and the amount of work is just not very high at the moment. Doing a whole project alone makes you try tons of different things at once. Exactly. That's kind of what I like about what I'm doing, where like the projects that I get to work on for myself, I'll get to run the full pipeline and then learn new things while I'm doing it, which is really, really fun. Even though I spend most of my time in ZBrush. So at some point I'll start learning a different software. I swear. At some point I'll do something else apart from this. Today you did storyboarding in Blender. Storyboarding is such a cool thing to be able to do. And it's such a needed thing. Like, you'll be amazed at how people overlook storyboarding. They overlook it and they think it's like a non-essential part of a production. It's one of those ones where like, I think a lot of indie groups will try and get away without storyboarding. And it's such a mistake because all that happens is that the rest of your production takes like twice as long because you got to work it all out. So storyboarding, good skill to have. Very, very useful skill to have. Didn't know you could do storyboarding in Blender. It's pretty nifty. I should probably learn animation at some point, hey? Who wants to teach me animation? I'll trade you. I'll trade you, I don't know, whatever you want. I don't have anything. I've got selfies. Selfies and Instagram reels. I don't know. I've got nothing, man. Wish you could get away with it. Oh, get away from it? Because, yeah, it's helping me getting more ideas and know what to work. Yeah, exactly. Storyboarding is so important. It's such an important way of doing things. All right, shall we work on this dude while we're busy yapping? I'm an amateur animator and could learn sculpting. Hey, skill for skill. We could trade. We can do a trade. We can make it work. I gotta learn rigging first. I got to learn rigging. I haven't done rigging since... Fuck. 2021 was when I first started learning rigging. And then I got accepted into CD Spectrum and just like stopped doing rigging. Whoops. Struggle with early pipeline stuff. My head hurts working in a 2D space. Want to jump straight into Blender. I mean, fair. Fair enough. I mean, that's why you have a team and you invite your team to help you with those bits and pieces that you can't do or you don't want to do. I would assume. So our guy looks really creepy and I think we kind of have him in the right sort of positioning, but I'm not sold on him. I don't know. I still think that he's looking a bit weird. We'll get to it at some point. I think what's throwing me off, hold on, let's mess with this. What's this? No, that. Where are these eyes? Where are eyes? What are eyes? Hi, Koji. Hey, Painted Dragon. Hi. I've been watching cutting and keying videos all morning. I got very overexcited about that. I've got Ian from the ZBrush team this evening hanging out with me to show me some of his skills for doing cutting and keying, which is very intimidating, but it'll be fun. I'm excited to see him. Rigging's on your list too. Yeah. Don't worry. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday's my study day. So this Friday I'll be spending a lot of time studying rigging, which means that at some point I will start doing rigging flow on stream and you can all laugh at me because it's going to go badly. So badly. This is the way I'm quite excited. I'm like, so I watched some of the videos on it and it's not as scary as I thought it would be, which is nice. We're going to start simple though. We're going to make something really easy and then try and do some printing with it. And then I'll work my way up from there. But we're going to start really, really fucking easy to begin with. I don't want to start with something that's going to hurt my feelings. Let's move this guy out the way. 1 hour rigging, 5 hour troubleshooting. Yeah, I'm prepared. I am mentally and emotionally prepared for that. It's just a dynamic because it looks shit. Also, I'm looking at doing a new little like reel series thing for all our different reels that we do. And I was thinking of doing, as everyone does, I was thinking of doing a like ZBrush tips and tricks type of series. So hopefully that'll come out at some point. Hopefully. We'll see. Fill object. Yay. Okay, let's see if he looks a little bit more like himself. Yeah, okay, he looks a little bit more like himself when he's got the creepy green eyes. That's nice. You need to be mindful of overhangs too, not just the practicality of cuts and keys. Make sure you look into that. Okay, I'll check that out. What are overhangs? Oh, okay. Just the mental breakdown that I just had. What a rig pro, don't let me escape wake painting hell. Oh. Yeah, but you're going to be sad when AI can do it, and then we all complain about that, so... Learning how to do these, it's fun! You get to learn, like, nice fun things. It's problem solving, troubleshooting, fun. Fun, sort of. Alright, so we got eyeballs. He got eyeballs. He also got a great big gap between his eyeball, which we'll probably sort out at some point, but not right now. Wonder if we can just move these forward, actually. Yeah, better. All right, what the hell am I doing? So yeah, tell me stories while I'm working. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't actually know what I'm doing today. I am making things up today. Yeah, I mean, I joke about AI doing these things. I don't think that's something that AI will be able to commandeer, really. But we can hope. I say that, and then there's probably some poor bastard who really likes doing it. Like, really, really enjoys doing weight painting, and they're going to be so upset that I said that. Wait, I missed it. Who do you want to meet? Who do you want to meet? Wait, what? Just upsetting because everyone hates that. It's true. Got devastated by the news. A job I was looking forward to got faced with budget cuts and they can't hire external sculptors. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No kink shaming here. That's true. Don't yuck someone else's yum. If they want to paint their weights, fine. At least I don't have to. I'm a big fan of people having niche interests in this industry so that I can hire them to do stuff that I don't want to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. You love Retopo? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I know quite a few people that like retopology. I don't mind retopology. I think retopology is kind of okay. Like it's not as dire as people say it is. It's nowhere near as bad as people kind of try to force it to be. So I don't mind it. I think it's quite peaceful to sit and just do retopology. It's not complicated, you know? Okay, fair enough. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Retopology is fun. You get to just like brain dead and listen to shitty podcasts and, you know, relax. Weight painting is a little... I feel like weight painting is more complex than retopology, though. In my humble opinion. In my humble, barely knowledged opinion, I would say that. I'm going to change this. I don't like what I'm doing. Polygroup, polyloop. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to delete it. Turns out I cannot multitask. Yay. Set crease polygroup. Extrude. I think I'm getting a little bit crazy on my extrusions these days. Let's do crease, crease, crease. Thoughts on solos and small teams using AI to achieve a finished product? I'm against big studios, but I feel indie studios should be given wiggle room. You know, I'm gonna get cancelled. I agree. I don't think that it's that bad. I think that if you are a solo dev and you're trying to get something done and you need it, so I spoke to a solo dev about this when I was at the London Games Expo thing. And he was a solo dev. He was doing everything by himself. The only thing that he didn't have in his games was music because he didn't know how to do it. And I was like, well, are you learning how to do it? He's like, yeah, he's learning how to do it. I'm like, well, in the meantime, why don't you get AI just to like plug a song in there? No, he didn't want to do that. And fair enough. Like if that's your take on it, like by all means, great. But if you're going to use AI to plug a gap in your skill set while you're learning the skill set, just so that you can get a product out, so you can potentially earn money to pay for the education that you're trying to get to learn something, I'm not against that. On the flip side, if you're a large scale company, like I'm not going to use any other company names, beep, or, you know, even beep. No, if you've got the money, you should definitely pay someone to do the job. Like, I am so sorry that your CEO is not going to get the multi-million-pound yacht that he wants. Oh no, heaven forbid. Hey, feels so good, Kazena. Hello, darling. It's lovely to have you here. Thanks for coming by. 3D Manic, what'd you miss? Arguing about AI. We're not even arguing. We're all just kind of talking about AI and what instances is it okay to be using AI? When is AI acceptable? I remember hearing, you guys have, this is a good conversation actually. I'm getting no work done. I remember hearing a Blender convention talk where a studio used AI to train the artists. They use AI on their final render and let it generate variations. And if they like it, the artists implement it. I don't know about that. That feels a little bit too much. That feels like that might be too much. Studio use AI to train either. They use AI on their final render and let it generate variations. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so they take their final render and then see if there's variations that look better. Yeah. works, I guess. That seems like extra work, though, for no reason. Because a lot of the time, better is not actually better. That seems like work. I understand people using AI to create, like, iterations of concepts and stuff, and, you know, maybe there's something better to use with it. But even then, you've got concept artists for a reason, and their concepts will be better. Shitty Mike, I burned my tea on the stove. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. As a person who is now very British, the sacrifice of tea is very important to me, and I'm so sorry for your loss. I mean, I'm glad nothing happened to your house, but also I'm so sorry for your loss. It's a very thin little strap that I'm making. I'm still busy watching your chat. Like, you guys are you're having good conversations today. I'm enjoying listening to it. Listening? Reading? Watching? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Is this listening? Kinda. These are not right. Poking things around until I get what I like. Hey, Max Caulfield, you're lurking. Lurking. Lurking is acceptable. We accept lurkers here. Big fan. Lurk away, buddy. Hey, it's time for me to make another penis on screen by mistake again. Let's go. I'm so emotionally scarred by this, but sure, let's make another penis on screen. Looks good so far. It looks trash so far, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Glorp. I don't know. I'm vehemently opposed to using AI due to the data sensors causing so much harm. See, that's the other side of it that is worth noting. Like, because I think we often focus on the human element of what the damage is to an individual or to a group of humans. But the amount of damage that data centers are doing is to the environment, to global warming, to fucking everything else. Like, it is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. The amount of water that's getting used just to run these data centers is... It's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I just dislike Gen AI stolen art. Yeah, true. Which makes the environment work. Yep, true. Absolutely fair. On top of that, mega corporations are run by men. Which is why we end up with DLS. Oh, the DLS 55 or something like that. Technology that costs a fortune and is completely unnecessary and uncanny. I agree. I think they really shot themselves in the foot with that one, to be honest. Like, they brought that out and I think they were expecting a really positive response to it. I don't understand why they thought anyone would be happy with the idea of having a game that is interpreted by AI so that you don't actually see the art from the game. Like, they clearly haven't listened to gamers. They haven't listened to the people that use the product of what they actually want from a game and what they want graphics to look like. I personally am more than happy to play low poly games if the story is good, if the characters are cute, you know, all of that sort of stuff. I don't need, like, I'm addicted to Cult of the Lamb, right? We all know that I'm addicted to Cult of the Lamb. That is not a high poly kind of game. It's very cutesy and it's very low poly. Like, I don't want that to suddenly turn into these, I don't know, Giga Chad fucking lamb situations. No one wants that. I focus too, because have you seen the RAM and GPU prices? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was looking at upgrading my computer this year and it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Latest I heard was a full town lost electricity because the data center ate it all up. I mean, again, I grew up in South Africa. We ran out of electricity because the government just switches it off every now and again. So I don't know what to add to that. But it is rubbish. It is rubbish. Like, it shouldn't be like that. It really, really shouldn't be like that. Especially because they do tend to build these data centers in places where people are underprivileged and potentially don't have the means to fight back and argue against things, which is kind of rubbish. Too many devs are relying on the DLS. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, we say that. I don't know that it's the devs per se. I think that a lot of the time the devs are told what they have to do. Like, if you have a job, and especially in the current market where your job is precious because it's difficult to get a job, you'll be amazed how many people, like, they don't agree with doing the thing, but they'll do the thing because it means that they're securing their position, they're securing their income, they're securing their families. Unfortunately, that is the way of capitalism, I guess. Always wanted to try making low poly animation too, but I don't want to make 2D facial expression textures. That's a fair excuse. Valheim TLSS. Ew. Yeah. I heard a Microsoft data center in Kenya could drain half the country's data output. Fuck. That's so rubbish. Being the devil's advocate that I am, and I'm asking this as a genuine question, do the data centers provide work for people? Do people have to work in the data centers? Like, how many people are getting jobs from those data centers, apart from the process of building the data center, which probably has some benefit to the country, right? Does the data center, because I can't imagine like why Kenya has a data center, is it providing work for those countries? I think it's minimal. Yeah, that was kind of where I was going with that. Like, I don't think that the return on investment is great for those countries. I don't know what the purpose would be. Recently, I don't trust devs in general. No. Some have been vocal about their support. Yeah. Minimal is the euphemism. They got workers from overseas. I mean, technically, Kenya is the overseas that we get workers from. Maybe construction. Yeah, and we know how well construction workers get paid out there, right? We know that, you know, especially in Africa and India and countries like that, construction workers are treated really fairly and they're really well compensated, right? They have work while they're building them. We have one in Spain right now. They built something huge there. Lots of Chinese workers came. Oh, wow. Okay. Spanish too. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's a fucking fall of mankind. I read an article. There was an article that came through yesterday on my phone from some news outlet that some river or another is drying up, and that's potentially a sign of the biblical end times. And I was just like, you know what? That checks out. It makes sense. Never been a big believer in God and the Bible, but maybe this is right. Maybe it is the end times. Return on investment is in the negative for all these AI companies as well. They are losing money paddling. Yeah, exactly. They just want everyone addicted so then they can charge 100 times the price. Yeah, it's true. I'm loving seeing all the companies that did layoffs and then realized that they were spending more on AI and they would have saved money if they just kept people employed. That would have been good. And again, devil's advocate here, like I still think that there is a place for AI. I think that there is a purpose for AI, and I think that there's ways that AI could be used to really benefit mankind. We're just not doing it right, unfortunately. In India, they treated very badly, like the construction worker. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like Africa, India, all the rest of these places, they're building the data centers there because they can get cheap labor. That's the truth of that one. It's cheap land, cheap labor. It's really cruel, actually. We're all gonna die. These are the end days. Let's hope we're not gonna die. Let's hope it's not the end days. Let's try and be positive. What's some positive news? Let's have positive news only for like the next 10 minutes. Only positive things, guys. What's exciting things? We talk a lot with AI on my phone about how AI is everyone. That's funny. Okay, so good news for the day is that polycystic ovarian syndrome has been renamed to include more of the effects that it has on women. Big fan of that. Really happy about that. Man, we're still having bad news, guys. No. Come on. Let's feel we're on the cusp of AI bubble popping. Good news. Yay. We die before World War III. You hope so. Yay. Yeah, it is good news. So they've renamed it. I can't remember what they've named it. It's like it's something, the endocrine system, blah, 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 blah. So it includes all of the the endocrine systems that are affected, your weight gain, sleep loss, all of that sort of stuff that's affected by it. So that's really nice. Good news. Good news for women. Finally, something came right. Feels so good. Kaizen is just chuckling to himself. Nice. Good job. Come on, guys. There's got to be some more good news out there. What other good news have we had? David Attenborough turned 100. That's good news. That's excellent news. What a good man. We love a David Attenborough. There's got to be something else out there. Everyone's like, no, there's nothing. I'll find good news. I'm going to make an entire thing of just like good news. 100. Yeah, he's 100. Isn't he amazing? What a brilliant man. Sun is now shining in Denmark after downpour. Good news. Very happy about that. Downpour is good for the garden. Well done. Very, very nice. At least it's not snowing. Could have been worse. See? Not so bad. Not so bad. AI may be taking my job, but I'm going to carry on making big booby girlies. I'm done with my UI finally. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. See? Good news. Very proud of you. Well done. Right. While we all use our brains to think of more good news, I'm going to take a 2-second break because I can't vape on stream. So it's nearly the weekend. That is actually the best news. And next weekend is a long weekend, and it's going to be 27 degrees in the UK next week, which is good news. And I'm not going to bring up the fact that global warming is affecting everything because we all know that that's the truth behind it. So while we ponder that, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Continue, discuss amongst yourselves. Yo. Right, what else? We got more good news. This weekend, I'm visiting the Great Wall of China. Dude, that's so cool. That's amazing. Please send pictures. Like, send pictures on Discord. We've got a photography channel there. I love seeing other people's places that they visit. That's amazing. That's going to be really, really nice. You're about to finish texturing Toxin. Finally. Finally. I'm so proud of you. Well done. You're finally finishing that piece. It's going to be amazing. It already looks amazing. It's going to be absolutely glorious when you're done with that. Yeah, please. I love seeing where people live, and like, I'm nosy. I'm so nosy. So by all means, like, share pictures. Show me what you guys get up to on weekends. I want to see. I want to know. I want to live vicariously through everyone else's exciting lives. My life is very boring. It is very chill. I don't even know. What am I doing this weekend? This weekend... I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. Probably not much. I think it's going to be a relaxing weekend. Quiet weekend. Nothing overly busy, I hope. I hope. I really don't feel like doing anything too exciting this weekend. I could do with quiet weekend. I'm feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment. Hey, I don't know what just happened, but thank you for whatever just happened. I heard a noise. What was it? What did I miss? I don't know what I missed, but thank you for whatever you just did. You sent 12 applications today. That's impressive. Well done. 12 applications is a lot of applications. That's a really good job. You've done a really nice job with that. Well done. It's hard. Doing applications is so much harder than people give credit for. Like, it's so painful as well. Why is this doing something weird? Oh, because I did something weird with it. It was me. I made a mistake. That's what it was. I'm really procrastinating here. I don't know why I'm procrastinating so hard on this character. Like, I'm really, really taking my sweet time with everything. I say that. I procrastinate on all my characters. I procrastinate on everything. I am very, very good at procrastinating and not getting anything done. And then going like, oh, I don't know why it took me so long to do something. Oh, it's so long. It took a long time because I didn't do what needed to be done when I needed to do it. That's why it took so long. Well, yeah, you just set fire to your kitchen. So just sit and have paracetamol, drink some water, and chill, relax. You can text you later or tomorrow or never. It's pain in the ass, and then all the interviews and onboarding could take 3 months, and I just ain't up for that shit anymore. Yeah, I feel you. I go through phases where I get really enthusiastic about like doing the thing, applying for the jobs, you know. In my case, it's like applying for tenders and doing all of the marketing that needs to go with it and all the rest of it. And then there's little patches where like, I just don't want to, I just want everything to be calm and relaxed. It shouldn't be that difficult. Why is everything so difficult? Do I have creases? I do have creases. Oh, Naughty Dog are recruiting? Didn't they just lay off a bunch of people? That's the other thing, right? Okay. All right. Hear me out. Here's my thing that is bothering me. I feel like all of these companies that are suddenly looking for artists just laid everyone off. And I feel like that's grave robbing. Kind of. I know it's not. And I know that's not the case. And I understand the business aspect of it where you lay people off and then you need people. So, you know, you have to recruit. And I get that. But I do feel really guilty about it. Like, I feel guilty applying to places that have laid off different artists and whatnot. Are you applying for the Naughty Dog one? Where's Naughty Dog based? It's gonna be America, isn't it? It's always America. America. Let's see. Senior character artist, don't have 5 years experience. Apply anyway. Apply anyway. Fuck them. Apply anyway. You won't be the only person that doesn't have 5 years experience that will be applying. Apply. Your work is good. They put that in there as a bit of a, like, they don't always expect you to actually have the 5 years experience. A lot of the time people add something like that in there to try to stop people that don't have good quality work applying, and your work quality is brilliant. Apply anyway. You never know. You never know. If companies can lie about their annual income and how much their CEOs make, you can lie about how many years experience you've got, in my opinion. Your work is brilliant anyway. Like, you should definitely just apply. Or Vancouver because of low tax. Yeah. So many over there as well. You're right. That wasn't how I wanted things to look. Oh. That wasn't how I wanted things to look either. See, I see entry-level jobs say minimum 2 to 3 years experience, which is a contradiction in my mind. Yeah, it is. It is. Did Pat show my work? Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps he told me that I should ask to see some of your work as well, because apparently you're doing some really cool hand painting stuff. Ryudo's here! Hi, baby! Just apply, stretch the truth. Exactly. Exactly. Like, just lie. It's okay. No one here is gonna catch you out and like contact Naughty Dog and be like, oh, that guy, he's lying to you. We're all on your team for this one. Hey, Hex Sculpts, how you doing, love? Happy Thursday. So the new rule is if you're joining chat, you have to give us one positive thing that's happened to you. Just one, any positive thing. We're trying to cheer everyone up. Everyone's been talking about all the negatives and we're trying to change that around. So what's the positive that's happening in your life right now? What's something cool that you've been doing? It can be anything. The sun is shining. The birds are tweeting. You won the lottery. I don't know. Whatever it is. I'm doing good, babe. It's lovely to have you. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been doing? For the day or just in general? Yeah, general's fine. Or the day. I mean, whatever. We just want positive news. We're going for positives. Anything that's like fun or good. It can be up to you. Something good that happened to you. Something good that's happening in the world. Anything. We'll take anything. We'll take anything that's positive right now. Right now, I am happy about finally being able to study 2D and 3D, and I'm excited to see where I can end up this year. Oh, I love that. That makes my heart so fucking happy. I thank you for that one. That's good. That's a good answer. That is, like, I think being able to do art and having the time and patience to do art is something that is entirely overlooked by ourselves. Like, it's so cool that we get to do this. It's so cool that we get to play with ZBrush and different softwares and stuff. It's so nice. We're so lucky. We are lucky. Interviews, being folks I'm interviewing who are doing runs. What? Oh, you're interviewing people doing runs. Okay, I was like, what? That's really cool. That's fun. What are they playing? What am I doing? You ever just sometimes wonder what the fuck you were trying to do here? That's me. Not entirely sure what I'm doing here. Why didn't I merge these down? Why didn't I dynamesh these? Why am I doing this to myself? I can never find Dynamesh. Don't know why. Don't know why I can never find Dynamesh, but I can never find Dynamesh. Actually, let's do... Right now I'm studying human anatomy on a medical level, muscle by muscle, and if I should be sculpting characters will be much easier. It will be. That's really cool. Also, it's really fun. I like biology and I like anatomy and I like getting to learn that sort of stuff. It's really, really good. Been good though. Glad to see you relatively arting so often, even with distraction and burns outs. Otherwise, yeah, I've been trying to keep it up. I've been trying to keep a good pace without actually losing my goddamn mind. Wow. That wasn't what I was hoping to achieve. Let's see if we can get something a little bit better on that. Yeah, it's been good. It's been fun. It's been fun getting to spend a bit more time with the community as well. Like, it's been nice. It's been nice. I say that like, I'm just going to take next week off because I've decided that I don't feel like doing this. That's not true. I'll be here next week, probably. Anatomy is awesome. Yeah. My attention span jumps a lot and I need to stay within the scope. I understand your feelings on that one. I totally, totally understand that. That is a valid concern. Why is ZRemesh... Why is ZRemeshing wrong? ZRemesh! That's really weird. Why is my ZRemeshing weird? Anyone want to take a guess? What have I done? Let's see if this will work. What have I done? What have I done? I've just broken everything. Enjoy your breakfast. Have fun. Where's Manic? Manic, why is this doing this to me? Explain it to me. In small words, preferably. Small, easy to understand words. Why are you doing this? Why is life like this? Let's see if it's going to do this one as well. ZRemesh? Do I have symmetry on? Oh, because I've got symmetry on, that's why. Warp. What was happening? I was running ZRemesh and it was plopping everything into symmetrical. Yeah, symmetry. I had symmetry on. Good job. Good job, me. Good job, me. Well done. It's going well. Anyway, in other exciting news, I have no other exciting news. I gotta feed Bug later. That's nice. I think Bug is gonna have his final molt soon, which I'm a little bit scared about. But it'll be okay, I hope. My baby's gonna have his final molt. I fixed it. I fixed it. I am amazing. Happens to the best of us. I mean, yeah. Suppose I should drop symmetry at some point on this. At some point, I'll step away from symmetry, but today is not that day. Oh, yeah, it is today. Today is that day. There's no more symmetry left on here. Why is Patricia not streaming these days? I don't know. I think she's really busy. She's got, because she works a full-time job as well. And I think she's just kind of, taking a break from things. She goes through patches where she has time to stream and when she doesn't have time to stream. And she's kind of been, I think, a little bit on the busy side recently. But you should reach out and ask her because she is also really fun when she streams. I haven't seen her in chat channels as well, so reach out to her. Go poke her. Go ask her where she is. Tell her we miss her. Feel like this needs to be easier, much better. She must be busy. Yeah, I reckon she is. Like, she's got a lot going on. I miss her streams, though. I was really enjoying her doing the hand painting stuff. Like, it was really cool to be able to learn some of that from her, really. So much inflating. So much inflating. Let's see. You got double-tongued ads. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And the worst part is, like, I've literally turned ads down to the minimum amount, and yet they still sometimes, some people just get absolutely annihilated on ads. It's not everyone. It seems like only some people get really hit hard, and then other people don't get anything. I don't know. At some point, I'll switch it off. When we hit 20 concurrent subscribers, I will switch off all ads. Staff or axe, Heather? Staff. Why? I'm a magic player. I prefer magic playing. Staff. Always staff. Like taking the piss occasionally. Yeah, exactly. It's weird because I've been caught with that as well. Because occasionally I'll watch this channel, but on my other account, and my other account is not a subscriber. For the next prop you're making, oh, staff. Psh, make a staff. Magic. We like magic. Big fan of magic in this house. Trying to remember who else is streaming this week. I think we've got... who have we got streaming this week? I should probably know this. I put together the streaming schedule. I should know who's on my streams. I should know who's on my channel. I think Peter Ocampo's streaming. No, wait, maybe he's still on holiday. Who's streaming this week? Who's actually here? Who's working this week? Where is everyone? And I didn't update the one for here. Hold on. Let me see. Oh god, I've deleted everything. I can't even find it. Let's see who's on stream this week on Firestorm Studio live stream, where you can get your weekly, daily dose of art? Question mark. Let's see, what have we got? Today is Thursday. Yeah, so we got Peter Ocampo tomorrow, Friday night, which will be fun. And then we've got Andre streaming on Saturday morning as well. This week is packed. We've got so much going on this week. It's been a busy week. Yeah, busy weeks are good. Very, very nice. I should know these things, but I don't. I just hand out everything. And you say you don't have radio voice. Only when I try. Only sometimes. The rest of the time it's just me talking like a goblin. Speaking gibberish. Leave my goblin antics alone. I'm very busy here. I don't like what I've done here, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering. I don't like this. I appreciate you asking politely. All right. Have I lost the will to live? A little bit. Am I going to continue working? Yes. No, probably not. I'm probably going to stop here-ish. Hey! We were just talking about you. Hey, Andre. Nice. Yeah, Andre's going to be streaming on Saturday. I'm hyped. Good times, everyone. Good times. Thank you so much. Chef is coming along nicely. I mean, it's taking its sweet time about getting anywhere, but it's getting there slowly. When it's done, it'll be nice. Hopefully. When it's now, it's just weird. The perks of Uncanny Valley. Like, everything just looks weird right now. Just awkward. About what? Yeah, about you. I was chatting about who's on stream this week. And realizing that I never know who's actually streaming. Which is great because I literally put... So every Monday I go and I check everything and then I put together the streaming schedule. And I check in with everyone and do all of that stuff. And yet I still can't remember who's on stream on what day. And I still forget day to day who's streaming. I should get better at that. We're just adding random shapes and hoping for the best. Maybe it will work out, maybe not. I 90% of my workflow is making things up and hoping for the best. I've realized it. Like, I press buttons and then hope that something good will come of it. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does not. It looks like he's got a broccoli on his head now. Broccoli. Yee, you got cool things to work on stream. Nice. I'm excited. Is that app still around? Moi? I don't even know what that is. Was that an app? What's Moi? 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 What was it? What app was it? What did it do? What was the purpose of it? Did it have a purpose? Changed my mind. I changed my mind. I was going to do something there and then I decided against it. Why hat? Why invisible? Where hat gone? What are all of these pieces? Oh, teeth. Yes, he has teeth. I don't know why he has teeth, but he has teeth. Where is your hat, buddy? There it is. Thank you. Group them. I will not. I will. I'll get to it. I promise. I promise. I'll probably maybe get to it. Probably. Maybe. No, I will. I promise. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. At some point. Maybe. My entire job here is just to rage bait you by not grouping things. Let's see. Why are you being like this? Why? Why would you want to hurt my feelings so much? Needs more segments to bend. You make a very good point. I forget sometimes that that's important. Let me go back. Like, why won't it bend? Oh, because it has nothing to bend with. Oh. Yeah, that would be the reason. I've done that before on stream as well, where like I sat there going like, why is it not doing the thing that I want it to do? Oh right, because it doesn't have any actual points to bend. Brilliant. Well done, me. Big concentration taking place here. Hey, it's much easier to bend things when it's actually got segments. Okay, I'll tell you what, I've got like 10 minutes left on the stream. I will go and group those for you in just a second. Because I care about you and I care about your happiness. Splat. I hate that this is off center. It's gonna drive me insane, but we'll do it. We'll do what we're told to do. Goodbye, Symmetry. I miss you. I miss Symmetry. There you go. You really appreciate that. I am such a kind and benevolent leader. I'm known for my wisdom, grace, and general kindness to others. And if any of you argue with that, I'll ban you. Also, I was telling, not requesting. Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. I'm on my way. I'll take care of that in just a second. I promise. I promise. All right, he's got a little hat thing. Woohoo! We're doing the thing, everyone. It needs to curve up at a jaunty angle, as they say. Very, very nice. All right, since you're telling me and not requesting it, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hold on. Let me go back over here. You mean I have to put all of his teeth together? You're no fun. Not gonna lie, I always forget that this base model that I use has teeth. Let's see. Teeth! Yay! Oh wow, I've messed them up a little bit there. I don't actually think we need these, to be honest, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete them now. Delete, yes, delete that. Yeah, Angry Frankenstein. This guy looks like he could be Frankenstein. He could be Frankenstein if he wanted to be. It's quite a cool character, actually. Like, the face is quite nice. Okay, so we've removed his teeth because I care. We don't need these, so I'll delete those. What are these? These are armies. Armies and leggies and eyes and things. What are these? Okay, I tell you what. Because I care about you. What am I doing? New folder. This is going to be clothes. God, I'm nice to you. Let's put that over there. We'll put arms over there. This is clothing. That's his head. We'll put beard into body for now. Eyes goes into body. Not that there's an actual folder for body. That goes into... We'll leave that one up there. Leave that one up there. And then that one goes there. And then that one goes there. And then we'll just move everything into the right folders. And then everyone will be happy and no one will be triggered. Right? What the fuck is this? All right. That one can go there, and then that one can go there. And now we have a clothes file. The test file is just kind of chilling there. Oh, wait, hold on. We got more stuff. What is this? That goes into clothes. That goes into his backdrop, which I think we're going to give him a separate folder for this one. So that's going to be our props. This is going to be props. Props goes in there because we're going to add in, we're going to do this stuff as well. Not today, but at some point we'll do all the little flasks and things. So that's a whole separate drama. What is this? Oh, that's part of clothes. So that's clothing. That is going to be a new folder, which is going to be hair. Where the fuck did hair go? There it goes. So hair is going to go there. Aren't I good? See, I'm so nice to you. That can go into hair as well, just to make life easy. And then we'll do another new folder, and that is going to be body. Ta-da! I'm so good. I'm so well behaved. We got all the things that we needed. I'm such a lovely person. All right. Good job, everyone. We're finished for the day. No, we're not finished for the day. We still got shit to do. We still got some time. So I am going to... What am I going to do? What do I feel like doing? I don't really feel like doing anything complex. Like, let's do something quick and easy. Let's make these little McGafters for now. We'll do them props. Let us append. So satisfying, all organized and neat. You're welcome. It'll change by tomorrow, but for now, you're welcome. Let us start with cylinder. Cylinder. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What happens if I... No, this is fine. It's fine. I'm fine with this. I'm busy trying to think. Hold on. W. Schlonk. Actually, let's do this the right way. Let's go into here, and I just want to delete some of these because we don't need that many. Why is the taper never nice? Can I move this? No. Damn. I wanted to taper from there. Hey, look what I can do. I can turn everything off. Isn't that nice? Gotta think. Thinking is a lot of effort. Whoa, wrong thing. Look, Mom, I'm doing work. Ah, I've just made a mistake, though. Let's go. What am I doing? Increase. Actually, I think that I could just do this. No, I cannot just do that. That was a mistake as well. Hooray, we have a little pepper grinder thingy. Why is everyone so quiet? Hmm. Hey, guess what, everyone? We're back to making a giant penis. As one does. I'm gonna make it not a giant penis, so just do. Doodling around with Zephyr is nice. It's supposed to be good. It's good. Like, I actually don't mind when everyone goes quiet. It means that everyone's kind of working on stuff and making things. It's nice. I'm gonna quickly add this at the bottom just so that we don't get into the same situation that we were in. Yeah. No, this time I'm being very careful. This time we're making it abundantly clear what we're working with here. No one can tell me otherwise. Quickly, gotta make this look less like a penis. More like a bone. Now I know why people come to my streams. I thought you guys liked me, but... See? See how quickly I changed this? Very rapid sculpt of a bone. You cannot say that this looks like a penis. It does not look like a penis. If your penis looks like this, please go to a doctor. Quickly. Red light is flashing at the offices. I've got a meeting with the ZBrush guys in a little bit, so you never know. How many times does Heather say penis in a stream? Place your bets now. No, I'm gonna try and be good. You never know. My mom might be watching. Sorry, Mom. Hmm? Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. It's because you guys encouraged me. Okay, I might need to reshape this a bit, but we're getting somewhere with it. Make official counter. No! Dear editing team, aka Mario, don't you fucking dare. I forget that we're going for like a cartoon bone as opposed to an actual... Did you type a trigger word? Why did your last message get removed? Did it get removed? Hold on, let me go see. It shouldn't have. Let me go. Let me log in. One sec, one sec. What got removed? You can tell I'm not on my moderating channel, so what have I missed? Oh, penis. Oh, it's because I was meant to allow it, and I didn't allow the word penis. I allow the word penis on our stream. Well, at some point I'll fix that. Maybe. Man, we're just like... Yeah, we're just out there removing messages all over the place. No messages for you. Maybe the word was bot. Maybe bot's the word that it doesn't allow. There we go. That's a little bit more cartoony. It's weird. I didn't know that that was actually a word that would trigger that. I'll have a look at it at some point. At some point, I'll be bothered to actually go and see it. Allow penis once, and after that, it's a slippery slope. How very gold star of you. Why are you going off to the side? That's not what I wanted. It might be on the Twitch side. I don't know. Don't know. Normally it's really relaxed. Like, I don't think I've ever had that happen before, to be honest. All right. Duty McDude face is slowly but slowly starting to look more like himself. We're starting to get all the things in place, and that's helping. It's helping. Still got a long way to go, though. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna do it. All right, my lovelies. I gotta go. I gotta go sort out work things. But it's been really fun getting to hang out with you guys. And we got somewhere. Like, I feel a little bit better about this guy. I still think he's a little bit off, but we are slowly starting to see him look more like what he should look like. I think. I think his face is a little bit wide. We can narrow it out to make him a little bit more... He looks a little bit too Santa Clausy in mine. And I think we need to like narrow and elongate his face to make him a little bit more creepy. So maybe we'll work on that next week. We'll probably work on that next week. It's not a today thing. Yeah, it's slowly, but we're starting to sort of look right. Starting to. It's still got a long way to go. It's still very weird, but it's progress. Progress is progress, and we'll take the progress. So have fun, everyone. I'm out of here for this week. This is my last stream for this week. Woohoo! I will be back next week, Tuesday and Thursday on Firestorm Studios, Wednesdays over on ZBrush Live. Don't forget to check out all the rest of the streamers on this channel. We've got so many things that you guys can learn from here. We've got 2D artists, 3D artists, we have Maya artists, we have Houdini artists, we have ZBrush artists. We have so many different people doing so many different things, and it's lovely to be able to share that with all of you. So come and check it out. Don't forget to be good to yourself, be good to other people, and go touch some grass. Bye, y'all.